we're live in the 605 with another Lunchbox podcast.
Your break time entertainment.
Very good. You're getting there.
We'll just add letters to it.
Bow, bow.
So when people do closed captioning, it gets confusing. Yeah. So it's hot day today, 90-some degrees.
Gross.
Did it get there?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Nice. All
It
right.
was a scorcher.
I was
Yeah,
outside
not
a lot today. That's why I like hens.
doing
I
what?
probably have a headache.
I was gonna say you either have a headache or you're high.
I have a headache. I don't know. I think I was out a lot today, chilling in the sun, and
those UV rays. they'll
You were
get you.
tanning?
I'm tanned a little bit. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll kind of dive into it. I mean, this is kind of this could be an hour-long episode, but it won't be.
I know. We always suck at it.
Suck at what? Doing a half hour?
No, just not
Is
being
that
able to, finish up in a half hour. Yeah.
Oh. Just turning off your kids' lights or again?
No, I'm good. No, we're good.
But yeah, today's topic we'll talk about applications or apps for short
Application.
on our mobile devices or iPads or other tablets, e-readers, computers.
Yep. Kindles.
Yeah.
People still use those?
Yeah. Do they?
Not
Mhm.
sure. Like the old
Probably those
iPod.
old people.
Yeah.
Past your bedtime.
Mhm.
But
Getting a DQ.
what is the most popular app on your phone? The one you use the most? TikTok.
TikTok.
That's yours? I figured.
Yeah.
I use Instagram more than TikTok.
Really?
Yep.
Those
Well, it's the
reels.
same
But
thing.
I get because I get burned out quicker watching videos than just scrolling through and looking at pictures.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some videos get long and like
Everybody
I'm
tired
not a
today?
video. I'm not a
Everybody
video.
is tired today.
So like if someone's like, "Oh yeah, here you can learn how to do this. Just watch this video." I'm like, "No, I want to read something. I don't want to watch a video. I don't want to watch a video to learn how to do it."
I think I don't know, I've been using eBay a lot, but I don't think it's my most used. I don't know. I think about TikTok is that I've seen obviously like the last one we talked about, it just seems like every time TikTok brings out more negative comments compared to like Instagram and other socials. But I don't know, maybe I'm old school. I think Snapchat or Facebook are probably the two most common that people use for communication, but at the same time, I don't know.
I use Snapchat a lot, and I did away with Facebook a few years ago, and I don't miss it at all.
See, I did that once. I think you and I did it at the same time once. But then, yeah, it's unfortunately for like networking stuff for me personally, it's huge. It's absolutely huge for me. But I don't post anything though. So, anyways, Ryan does though. Ryan posts a lot.
Oh, I post all the time.
You do actually.
No, I just get tagged.
Whatever, same thing.
Anyways,
Anyways,
it's not the same thing.
yes, it shows up on your thing. Like I see all the current events of your life, but yeah, I think that's the one thing too is like everybody's like a chase to get the most used or most popular one, right? Because like what was it? Donald Trump came out with the Truth social media platform, supposed to be like Facebook or Twitter.
Yeah.
And then Elon bought Twitter.
Yep.
Elon buying. Actually, I take that back. If you could only have one app on your phone, what would it be? Mine would be Twitter, only because Elon owns it and he's hilarious, and the stuff he does is hilarious.
Like a social media thing? Is that what you mean?
If you can only have one app on your phone and that's all you have, it can be anything. It could be your bank. I don't know. Whatever you use the most or whatever would be the most.
Target.
Yeah. Probably Amazon app.
Really? Amazon? Yeah. You get everything delivered to your house. You don't ever go out.
Scares me. Scared of the sun. Don't even get me started on the moon.
But yeah, no, there's something about like apps and like the things that they do, right? And the things that they track and the things that they can tell.
They track now.
Yeah,
They
it's
can-
so weird.
Back in my day, it was way simpler.
Well, I mean, it's just like you search something, right? And it's like it'll pop up everywhere.
What was your first
Yeah.
social media app? Not social media, but like messenger app when you got the old intraweb. What did you use to chat?
ICQ
ICQ. Yeah, that was one of the first.
109977000. That was my number.
What
Like,
was the
what-
what was the other
Easiest
one?
one to remember.
An app to message with? You're saying?
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
like on PC, computer.
oh, like AIM, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, AOL. Yeah.
See, I didn't use AOL. It was MSN and ICQ are the two that we always had up.
I don't even know what ICQ is.
Play it, Miller.
that's what it is. It's actually, if you go to those shopping carts, their registers make the same sound. But no, I mean, the kind of circle back the tracking of things. It's kind of crazy. Have you ever read those? Like all the things that it permits,
The
that it
terms?
allows.
Some, but I just don't care.
Like you just think it's
It is.
inevitable. Like they're just going to track you.
It is what
anyways?
it is. Somehow, yeah, one way or another.
Well, no, it can be scary. I think that's one thing when you start thinking about kids, right? All of our kids are pretty young. They don't really have cell phones yet, unless, I mean, maybe McConnell's do, but
No. Just landlines.
Yeah, it's just landlines.
but the thing that it's kind of scary is how much like you can do with it to like find anything you want at the palm of your hand. And to search stuff, you don't even have to type it anymore. You just say it, right? Do
Yep.
you use ChatGPT at all?
A lot. Not a lot.
For
but
what?
Quite a bit.
What are some of the things you use it for?
Emails.
To write
work
up
stuff.
emails?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like responses. Like give me
Is that
short.
what you used to create an email for me? Was it that?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. We had to do I literally typed in how to plan my vacation. Like, should I go to DC or should I go to California? And then it listed out the pros and cons for each, and then it landed on California. It's
No.
pretty cool. Yeah, based off, I said if we go in
Yeah.
August, da da da, with kids that are, 7 years old, da 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 da, and then you had to like give it as much detail as you could, and it was just
Mhm.
like the food and the stuff, Disneyland, and
I liked
then
when I messaged you the one day, like for a friend, like
yeah.
what do you say to somebody that you're, what was it that you're like trying to date and they ghosted you or something?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Then like, what's that thing that you use? Ask it this question.
Yeah. Yep. The old chat GBT.
Have you used it for anything educational or financial?
No, it doesn't really do a lot of financial advice.
Not necessarily
If you
advice,
ask it.
computing.
Computer.
Computing.
No. Just emails and stuff.
It is kind of scary though. I mean, even though it's all logged too, I mean, everything's traced, right?
Yeah. As Winston's caller. He's right here.
I
Figured.
knew it was.
But
Invite him up to say hello.
Come here, Winston.
Winston.
do you ever think though that running out of phone numbers is a thing? Like, do you ever think you won't ever have a phone number?
Come here. Come on. Up.
What do you mean, like Winston? Oh, I know him. Hello, Winston.
What's this?
Winston.
Yep, he likes it. Okay, get down.
Oh. Vinny.
All right,
No,
we're
Vinny
back at it.
hears
Yep.
it.
Yep, we're back.
No,
Yeah,
if I-
I'm fuck that guy.
no, the whole thing. Like, do you ever think you'll ever not have a phone number?
No, how would that be possible? What would that look like? I don't know what you mean.
You mean when they like implant microchips to our brain?
No. What I'm going at is like, yeah, we use phone numbers to talk, but like you can call people using so many different things anymore.
Yeah.
Like it'll never go to just one thing, right? It'll be numerous things. Like you can call people on Facebook Messenger, on Snapchat, on what all the other ones are, right?
All of them. Yeah.
Linked to your phone number, isn't it? Doing it like
Well,
I think
you
it's
can
just
link
app
it
to
to a
app.
username, but the app,
Yeah,
I mean,
app
it's
to
all
app.
tied to an
Okay.
app. But I don't know. I feel like phone numbers are starting to become non-existent because it seems like today's youth, all they do is ask like, "Hey, what's your Snapchat?" That's how they exchange
Yeah.
like information. Whereas it was phone numbers and email addresses, so we
Yeah.
can tie it to their MSN Messenger.
Yep.
That's how it was done in the 90s. But
That's because kids don't want their messages to be tracked, so they think like Snapchat, this gets rid of all of it.
Yeah.
True.
Some adults think that too.
Yeah.
That's also why we do it on different platforms so we don't accidentally text the wrong group.
Yeah, so we don't accidentally send a
I do that.
text to the work group saying,
Oh yeah,
fuck that bitch.
yeah, that's my biggest fear. That was my biggest fear with all those group chats that we had.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we use
What did Dylan
like
say that one time about Amber? Hey,
Oh,
what
it's
did
like he was trying to tell his wife that he yelled at me. I was like, hey, come in the office, buddy.
Oh, that's funny.
Come
But like
on.
like every company uses for the most part a different platform. Like we used to use, we use Teams and all sorts of different things for like chatting with stuff. We don't use actual text, so you can't have that crossover of like oops. But yeah, that's like the biggest like fear of like social media apps sometimes is one, you can have 9 different conversations and different things, but good old text messaging, yes, it can be scary if you're all on the same thread and you say
Yeah.
something you don't want to. I've done it already once in my new situation. It's kind of funny, but
your new situation?
luckily it wasn't that bad. All I said was is that they need to make up their mind. So, but yeah, I don't know.
Although I really like, I cannot stand the work message groups. It just drives me nuts. Like,
I mute it when I'm at home.
so annoying.
So annoying.
Funny. You're a dick.
Got him.
You're so funny.
I'm so funny. Amber, check your phone.
No, what did you say? Like,
Oh my God, Miller's so annoying in our group
oh my
chat.
God,
Oh no.
oops. Oh,
Oops. Oopsies.
oh
Well,
no, what are you and your husband doing tonight?
We're at time already, so we'll just wrap this one up. We'll be back
wow,
on
that was the
Wednesday.
shortest one ever.
Oh God.
We get that one done. No, the other thing I was gonna say too is since we're talking about apps, I know it's kind of maybe the same thing, but cameras. So cameras have evolved quite a bit on phones. I think Samsung has one you can like sit in like the upper deck and see all the way down. You know, see Taylor Swift in her.
Don't know if this is true or not, but I saw a TikTok yesterday that said,
"Oh my God,
the Samsung camera uses a little bit of AI, and if you put like they cut out a circle and they posted like stuck it on the wall, and they went far back and they zoomed in on it, and then it created the image of the moon. So when they say like if you shine it, you can see the moon from your phone, it's all fake.
yeah,
yeah.
No, that is true.
That was true.
It is true. Yes.
Wow.
It's because it tries to make out what it is. But the thing is that there's like 9 cameras now on phones. But the whole thing I was going with that is that they have different apps that like they allows access to cameras, right? I remember people with Blackberries, they used to put their black electric tape over the camera so you couldn't see them, right? That was the first front facing.
People do that on their computers. It's so funny to me.
I don't care. I don't do anything in front. But anyways, so they
you
would do that.
See this little wiener? Go for it, big dog.
But I just don't understand why people use an app to use the camera, take a photo when they just use the camera app itself.
Yeah.
What's and all these filter things? I'm sorry, but it's getting out of hand. Like how far do we have to go before it does all these things for you? And I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Less is more. So with me and a friend always looking at their one dating app.
Oh yeah.
It's so funny. People's pictures are so funny.
Yeah, they need.
And like, they're
hot or not.
They're so filled.
Oh yeah, hot or not.
Like hot or not, yeah.
That would have been a really good app.
Yeah, let's recreate it.
Oh,
actually, what happens if you go to hotornot.com now? I don't even know.
Oh,
Like
God,
Angel
should I do
Fire?
it? Let me throw on my VPN.
Oh
Give me a
yes,
second.
let's see if it's on there. Or
Oh my God, it's
there-
Paul Doll.
what?
Kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh,
On Hot or Not.
I feel like there should be or maybe there is. I don't know. If there is, don't make fun of me. An app that
It brings up a chat date app.
really.
Enter your email. Yeah. Yep, Hot or Not no longer exists. Let's bring it back, baby. We probably got sued.
I can't wait
Yeah.
till you start getting all these
said I
ads
was
for
a
stuff
2.
now. You're gonna get all these
Yep.
ads for random stuff, dating sites.
I VPN'd it and I private browsed it. We're good.
Mm,
I don't.
You're so smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Not gonna steal my identity, ISIS. Winston, calm down. I'll pay you in a second.
Yeah, obviously we talked about it, I think last time too, the family tree thing, you know, and being able to find
Family
stuff
Tree
on
now.
people.
Yep.
Amber
Amber loves it.
public records and stuff. It still works.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary to be honest that it still works for random people. There was a famous streamer that I haven't seen online for a long time, and I remember who was it? Zach Johnson and we were talking about her, and this girl went from like 50 to 5 million or whatever it was, right? She just became a big Twitch personality, we'll call it. And I was curious what happened because she hasn't done anything for a few months. So you can like, she made the mistake. She told everybody her name, like her real name, and you can look it up, and it all makes sense because she closed her whole like business a year ago because I'm assuming somebody found out that her business was tied to her home and probably went. That's the only thing I could think of.
Somebody
Like
killed
just
her.
creepy.
Oh,
like the internet is just so wild. Like it's just scary how much information's out there. But how many apps are on your phone right now? Everybody pull it up.
I don't have a lot.
I don't even know. I compartmentalize
I
mine.
know. I hate it because like
Let me see your home screen.
there's a freaking app for everything. Who's?
Miller's got. Oh, okay. I only have 8, 9.
I got
9
nothing on
plus
my
the
home
bottom
screen.
3.
This is mine.
Page 2. I have that much.
Page 2 is
Weather. You know how stupid we look.
No, that's fine.
I know.
That's it.
Should probably just do this.
Yeah,
I probably have like, I don't know, 50, 60.
I don't have a lot. And I delete as much as I can that stuff that like
Miller, why do you have Bumble?
on the phone.
So how many do I have? How do you tell?
I don't know.
About.
Uh,
I have 435.
Shut your
ooh.
mouth. How do you find that out?
Go to settings.
Yep.
Mhm.
Go to about. And then it should say photos applications.
Where's about?
Yeah, where's the boot?
Under general.
General.
Okay,
About.
gotta go into general. Okay,
General. Okay.
boot.
About. Applications 149.
Application. Where is it?
I probably have what 3699.
Am I like 100 years old? Oh, applications.
Application C.
65.
Nice job, Amber. I bet your battery life's really good.
I have 35 food ones alone.
65.
I will put you outside in a second. We have 10
funny.
minutes left.
Got a bunch of shopping ones.
It reminds me of when you were making fun of me about being old when I was like, why is this vaporizer in here?
But anyway. Oh, now you're making me tired.
See? It's electric. Boogie woogie woogie.
So with phones, right? We'll just stick to phones, not so much iPads, but
okay.
Do you think how do I word this? Do you think that it's good or bad that it is easy to hide things on a phone? That, let's just say, for instance, you wanted to hide some photos of somebody that's no longer around and You just wanted them to disappear, and you didn't want anybody to see them on your phone.
No
Yep.
longer around in what
So,
context?
huh?
Ex-girlfriend is what he's getting at. An ex.
Yeah. Or like if somebody's like, maybe dead, isn't
Okay.
around anymore.
Too soon.
But you wanted,
No.
but you wanted their photos to be hidden, so the new one
I don't even know
can't
how to
see
do
it.
that.
I mean, is that weird? Like, I think it's weird.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the
That means you're up to no good.
Mm-hmm.
Started
well,
making trouble in the neighborhood. I got one little fight. Mom got scared. Winston, cool it.
Winston.
no, I just find it to be, I don't know. It was one of the most uncomfortable things I did.
Oh, I know what you talk about.
Yeah.
It wasn't for me, it was for somebody else, but
I know it
It's just
wasn't for
weird.
you, but yeah,
Oh.
weird. Like you shouldn't have to do that.
No, it's not even just have to. It's just the fact that you do it, and then it's like, well, they're somewhere. So,
Mm-hmm.
so
Thanks,
there's
God.
always a thing that people used to use like SD cards to get more memory, right? And phones are becoming more and more expensive. And there's cloud-based storage. Unfortunately, I'm one of them. I'd pay for it.
I
But
do too. Yeah.
worth it. But like people used to not back up their phones. So I guess maybe for me, just because I used to work at Verizon, Gaddis would say the same thing. But people would get mad at us back in like 2010, 20, whatever, right? Because they had all their photos on this SD card and on their phone of their newborn child. And then all of a sudden their phone takes a dunk in the lake and they think it's our fault because they don't have their stuff anymore because it got fucking nuked.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And there's all these apps out there at Google. There's all these things that you can use to back your stuff up. And I think it's just so funny to me when people are like, oh, I lost all my photos of my newborn in 2010 because my phone took a dunk. And now to back it
So
up, I don't know. You can plug it into your computer. There's so many things you can do, but
I worked for Sprint and then Verizon back in the day too. Did you? You had to have. You did too. Did you ever like people left their phones with you and then you looked at their photos and you're like, ah?
yeah. So actually, on that note, Ryan Gaddis, and you guys can ask him about it tomorrow. He was one of the best at taking your phone, saying oh, you're having problems with it. USB cable plugged into the computer, plugged it in, went into the DCM folder right away, downloaded like 300 photos, and had it on a computer. There was a folder, like we can say this now because we don't work there anymore. There's nothing that can happen. And I don't even know where the photos went. But anyways, there was a folder that had some of these said photos in it because the building was close to another building where women are known to be half naked, if not fully naked, off of South Louis Avenue. But anyways, they would come in there and he was good. I mean, he could take the phone, plug it in, click, download, literally 20 seconds. But that was one thing. But I mean, obviously, yeah, people went through photos and stuff all the time, I think. But
you go back to the old school where you had to develop the original photos. Like, it's a penis. Okay, all right, keep on going.
yeah, right. And then they're like shaking them off to get them to dry, and like, oh, what's this? And they hold it up. But yeah, that was one thing about phones. It was too easy.
Yeah, so I won't forget. I worked at a Verizon store, and it was in the mall, and you get to know, like, you get to be friends with people working in the mall and whatever. And there was this lady that worked at one of the hair places, and her husband came to get a new phone and have his photos transferred, or have all the shit transferred in his photos and stuff. So we're like checking his phone out, and like he left it. And we're like looking at his photos, and there was a lot of very incriminating photos on this phone, like not hidden, just there. And we're all like, like, oh, it's her husband. What do we do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zach Johnson asked, "Did you ever run into a situation where you had to report photos to the police?" Question.
Yes.
No.
Gross.
Not, I didn't.
Well, there was one where it was a little uncomfortable. It was just
a little.
It was animal cruelty. I mean, that's all it was.
Oh,
So.
dude, that This
It's like
worst
that video I
that's
sent.
something else you could have said. Yeah.
That video I showed you where it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
apparently this guy killed his whole family, chopped their heads off, and then went to his parents, did the same thing, and the girl's like, no,
I'm like, oh
it's too
man.
bad. And there's like, yeah, then apparently the guy went psycho and killed the dog, and it just shows her like bawling. Why would he do that? He's terrible.
Do that. It's
Yeah.
terrible.
But yeah, no, there's those, and then like the legal stuff, people would always try to screenshot text messages, and back in the day, it was too easy. I mean, you can incriminate. I mean, I could change your contact, right? Ryan McConnell on my phone. I can change it
Yeah,
to
exactly. You could put it to whatever name
change
you
it
want.
to Amber Zeitema, right? And have you text me in that same chat, and it looks like Amber's contact, right? There's no proof that it's her, but you could just be like, you know, all these super negative things, and I could screenshot it and says, "This is what Amber texted me." See?
Yeah, it's fake. Set
And
me up.
that was one thing that I've never understood. People used to try to do that in like legal cases all the time. Like, oh, I got screenshots of text,
Doesn't work.
and it would get dismissed so fast because you could literally impersonate anybody so easily.
This reminded me of a situation where I ruined a marriage at the old Riddles Jewelry. So it was like a guy and girl came in to like look at rings
what?
for him.
You ruined a
Yeah.
marriage?
Yeah. So guy and girl came in to like look at rings, like just right hand rings, like 3-stone rings, nothing like an engagement or anything like that. So they ended up buying. I called the number that I had on file, and I was like, "Hey, it's Ryan from Riddles, just letting you know that your ring's in." And then they're like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, you were in here with your wife. You know, came in, got the ring. Everything's done. It's all sized. It's ready to go. Just want to let you know it's ready for pickup." When did we come in? You know, it's like, nah, you know, you were in here a couple of days ago. You're and a wife, and he's like, I don't say her name's Amber, right? Remember Amber? You know, it's like, so Amber came in. I said, yeah, your wife Amber. You guys came in. We sized your ring. So anyway, it's just ready for pickup. And he's like, awesome. So then he hangs up the phone. She calls and she goes, "Did you just call that number? Da 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 da. That's my husband." Blah blah. She came in with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend bought the ring for her, and I called the husband because it was both numbers were on file. I just called the wrong number. And marriage over.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, cheating slut.
We used to do that when people would surprise people with phones, and then you had to try to activate it on their line, and then they had the overlap of it all, and then it's like you had to delay the activation, and then all these things. But then you would call them and be like, "Hey, you know, your new phone's set up, ready, where you can come get it around Christmas, right?" Nope, didn't work well. So not as bad as yours. Yours is bad. That was
Well, fuck around, find out, as Jeremy would say. You know.
Yep.
Whoops. Don't be a shady fuckface. That's all you gotta do.
Well, don't go to Riddles. Go somewhere else. Go to Rogue Jeweler. Buy quality, save money. Go Rogue.
Go Rogue. You got it. I wish I could have my banner come across on this one. Fucking doesn't. Maybe let me push it. Nah, it's just on my video game one.
Oh, really?
When we get the dubs. Yeah.
Yeah, so those are telltales of cell phones and technology and all those fun things. Yeah, rather than rambling on, we're pretty much there. 29 minutes.
Did you guys ever watch Silicon Valley on HBO?
No.
Do you have HBO, Amber?
No.
Yes.
Do you
it's
have
now
HBO?
Max though, ain't
I got
it?
it for
yeah.
Max. I got it for.
I got Max.
And what's that show again? Game of Thrones.
Nice. So Silicon Valley, watch it. It's very funny. You would laugh very, very hard.
Is it called Silicon Valley?
Yeah.
Okay.
In California.
It's like technology-ish,
Is that
you
how
know,
it's
but
pronounced? It's not Silicon Valley. I don't know.
Silicon Valley. Silicon.
Silicon
Everybody's leaving.
Valley.
Yeah. Sorry, not ice cream cone. It's my Minnesota accent. You gonna fucking call me out?
No, just
Yeah.
ask.
Anyway, you should watch that. It's very funny.
Okay.
It's very good. It's 100% your humor. You'll love it.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's very dumb humor. Like they get drunk and high and just have fun, and it's very, very funny. It's very funny.
I'm in.
Very inappropriate jokes.
Oh yeah, kind of like Always Sunny or something.
Yes, just like Always Sunny. Yes.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
Anyway, technology based. Yeah. Anyway, so the whole thing with that, what I was getting there, is one of the guys in the show makes an app, and they were trying to do it like food based, but it's he wanted to basically, if you took a picture of food, it would tell you what the food was, what the calorie intake and all that stuff was. So it has this guy doing it. It's like Jing Yang is working on this program. It's going to be awesome. It tells you what kind of food it is, and he developed this program. He's Asian, he doesn't speak very well, like English very well, and he ends up making a program that basically just says hot dog or not a hot dog. So like if you take a picture of anything like spaghetti, it'll just say not hot dog, and then if you take a picture of a hot dog, it's just hot dog. And then they use it for like basically how to weed out nudes for like little kids on devices. So like penis or not penis. So they kind of make money off it. It's funny. It's very funny. You laugh. The end.
Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
good.
All right. We done? Yeah, my beer's almost done. So that was me.
Yeah, let the dog out too. So,
Yeah.
yeah, hoping next one.
When are we having special guests that you keep talking about?
Which one?
Well, I don't know. When are we gonna have one?
I'm at their mercy.
I just want to know when I can get Shock Top. I went to the liquor store on Marion and 57th by the library, but not by the library.
Oh, Fogies?
Fogies, yep, to see if I get some freaking Shock Top. Fucking, it's only the pretzel kind. I don't want the fucking pretzel.
What was it? You went to. You just
Fogies.
want regular Shock Top at Fogies?
Shock Top. No pretzel. I don't want pretzel. And I can get Shock Top in a can, but I have to buy 15 fucking cans. It doesn't even come in a 6-pack. I don't want 15 cans of Shock Top. It's just gonna sit in my fridge. I'll drink 6 of them.
What do you want? 6
Hey,
packs there?
so you could go half season it with someone, which then reminded me of our school pizza we were gonna order.
Yes. Oh, that's our
Let's
next
get on
topic again.
that.
Yes. I should just do it. Fuck it.
Just do it. Come on.
Just do it.
I'll
Amber
pay-
said,
I'll Apple pay you my portion.
yeah, joke's on us. We won't be able to find an oven big enough to make the giant pizza.
We'll be like, oh fuck.
Fuck. And we gotta break it in half. Karate chop it. Dojo.
Yeah, a dojo.
Do you normally go to Fogies?
No.
Where do you
I go to
normally go?
Fogies. Luis, 57 or Marion.
Okay.
But
Let's see. What's today? Sunday. Go to Fogies on Tuesday or Wednesday.
I'll be there Tuesday.
You want 6-pack bottles?
Sure. Yeah, 6-pack bottles.
Okay. They'll have
they
6-pack
sell-
bottles there. They'll have 6-pack bottles there this week.
Oh. Can I make a special request too?
Brandon's a little tougher.
I don't care. I would like some
What about Willikers? I can check that out too, I suppose.
some Bud
Go to
Light
Fogies.
margarita watermelon.
Who?
You
Bud
remember
Light.
remember when they had the Bud Light margaritas?
Yeah. The margaritas.
Yeah, they don't make them
He's-
anymore.
The seltzers?
No. They're just like, hold on. Let me make a Google. I'll send you.
Take me out to the ball game. Take
What are we
me
singing?
out to the ground.
Or are you singing you?
The little ferret.
Yes. Oh goodness. Bud Light.
Hey, Zach Johnson, you still in here, bud, or no?
He probably left.
No, we still have 2.
Bud Light. Okay. They're like, oh yeah, okay. So there'd be like a strawberryta or a limerita. These guys. Remember these?
Oh, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
totally.
I don't think they
stopped
make them
making-
anymore, do they?
And no, I don't think so. And the watermelon was like the best. Yeah, so anyway,
Alright.
that's all I got. They probably brought out the seltzers and got rid of
Oh,
those. or
Zach's still
something.
here. What'd you have to
Probably.
ask him?
Noise.
What'd you have to ask Zach?
All right. No, I just want to know if I want to show him my Legos.
Oh,
Show me Legos.
You want to see my Legos?
They're cool.
does he
Super
care?
Cool. He might. Maybe he'll pretend.
Hmm.
I'm fine with that. All right, sounds good.
Okay. Bye
Alright.
forever.
All right,
That
yeah,
was an
I'm calling
awkward
him.
5-minute
All right,
in.
bye forever.